You're watching Ride Like a Local with Belt Drive Betty. Voted as Canada's most rider-friendly community of the 2016 riding season is Port Alberni, British Columbia, home to one of the longest-running toy runs in Canada, the Port Alberni Toy Run. Bordered on the east by the Beaufort Mountains and on the west by the Pacific Ocean, the Vancouver Island Riders' Paradise, Port Alberni, is Canada's most rider-friendly community. Visit www.portalberni.ca to find out more.
That's what I like to think the highway to hell sounds like. Anyway, thank you guys so much for everything. Go do some shop and treat yourself nice.
I'm with one of my favorite people at Harley-Davidson of Edmonton, Dee. Dee, tell me, you just finished running this Loud Pipes competition / educational time. Whose brainwave?
Actually, it was a combination of Jake, Chris, our parts manager, Kristen in the motor clothes, something to add to the fashion show, and then they just said, "Here you go, run with it."
Well, that's not a bad thing. It was very interesting to listen to the pipes from all of the different motorcycles. I really like the Jekyll and Hyde ones.
I definitely like the Jekyll and Hyde. I like the way it's such a smooth transition from quiet. That's our pro pipe.
Okay, you can tell we're at a Harley dealership and everybody's been listening to revving bikes all night because now they want to ride theirs like crazy. So, what was your favorite part of this evening?
Oh, the end, the rev. The big old rev. That's what gets our hearts beating. That's why we come to Harley-Davidson. That's exactly what it's all about. The sound, the feeling, the energy it creates, for sure.
Absolutely. Now, I look at all of this beautiful iron that's out here, and I'm wondering, is there one bike here in particular that floats your boat?
Yeah, mine's inside. I'm getting some work done, so yeah, that's my favorite. It's a 2003 carbureted Super Glide with the baffles knocked out.
Uh-huh.
It's a nice bike. It's my favorite. I like the 100th anniversary. I favor it because of 100 years of Harley-Davidson.
So your bike is a 2003.
Yep.
And you said the thing you loved about it the most is it was a 100th anniversary bike.
100th anniversary. I really like the design they came out with for the paint and the decals and stuff like that. I like the fact that it's carbureted. I like my carbureted stuff. I like fuel injection, but I'm old school too. So, yeah. And yeah, I just like the looks of it. It's and the fact that it's 100 years old.
So tell me a little bit about the pipes on that black and white Road Glide.
That one is the stock Harley-Davidson headers with Screaming Eagle. They make the slip-ons for Harley-Davidson. They're called street cannons, so they're slightly louder than stock. They are not going to get you a fine. They're completely legal within the decibel limits at idle speed and high rev. And yeah, and there's black heat shields to make that all come together. That bike there is ridden, if you can believe it, just so people are never afraid of large bikes. It's ridden by a 5'2" woman, very petite.
Yes, she doesn't look like she weighs much more than a New York minute.
I would love to know what a New York minute weighs.
Me too, because it's awful little, I think. She's awfully little. I'm just in love with that color scheme. I love everything about it. So, the pipes night seemed to go over exceedingly well. Do you think that this is going to be something we're going to be seeing again?
I think so. I think so. What do you think?
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it.
I think you need to get in here too. Neil, what do you do here?
I work in the parts department.
And what is it about working on the parts counter that you enjoy?
Making people's bike their own. So they come with a stock bike and you get to help them make the bike that they want. Change the pipe, change the bars, customizing it the way they want it.
And you never get cranky customers, do you?
All the time.
Harley-Davidson customers are cranky?
Oh yeah,
Why would they be cranky?
they just are. Prices, parts availability, different reasons.
Oh, now there would be a big one. A partsman having to tell a customer, I'm sorry, we don't have that in right now. That sucks, right?
Yeah.
And what is your favorite thing about working the parts counter? Absolute favorite, besides helping people, with their bikes. There's got to be one person, one thing, one aspect of the job that you enjoy the most.
It's fast paced. You're always busy, always doing something.
Working with me.
Working with D. Sorry, working with D.
He blew it, didn't he, folks? It kind of was like the roof. It went right over his head. I was plugging for that. You knew it. You didn't get
Sorry,
it.
It's working with D.
Sorry,
Let's play it hard together.
One of the things I love about Harley-Davidson of Edmonton is the staff. They're what makes coming to this dealership all the fun that you can have with your boots on. They will treat you well, they will look after your baby, and they will make sure that you are as happy as you can possibly be.